I will share my life story and my personal experience I have learned over the years. This video will be more different from my usual videos because in this video I will just yap about my life and what I have achieved at 17 till now. So, first of all, starting with when I was 13. When I was 13, I hit the puberty and I actually got some little mustache here and I was getting acne all over my face and pimples which made me look so ugly and I was feeling so ugly at that time. And before 13, I don't remember anything. At 12, at 11, I just know that I hit the puberty at 13 and I became so mature at 13. So moving back to the 14, at 14 I actually learned a lot. At 14 I got into so many bad habits. I was studying for the exams and I was studying hard for the schools. I was not doing any good habit. I didn't knew what is self-improvement. By that time, I was so ugly and so short. So that was a bad year as well. So the things start to get crispy at 15. When I was 15, I finally worsened my life. I started doing all the bad habits possible. I was just on the phone all the time. I was studying more, but I was doing so many bad habits as well. And at 15, I learned a lot about life. I learned a lot about myself. I got to know the difference between good and bad. I learned about my religion. I learned about my country. And that was the time when I matured for the second time. And the things start to get real at 16. I will never forget my 16. And from January 2025, I started the self-improvement journey. And being on my self-improvement journey, at starting it was very hard. At 16, I didn't have any much knowledge about what is self-improvement, how to do it, what is good habit and what is bad habit. I didn't have any knowledge about life, about business and about social connections. So I had to learn all of this by myself at 16. From the January 2025, I started meditating. I started journaling. I started focusing on my body. I started focusing on my looks. I got rid of the acne I had. I will show the photo of me right here of my acne at maybe around 15 or 16. Yes, 16. And I wrote 7 goals on the paper at 16 and I told myself that I have to achieve this before January 2026 and I will show the picture of my goals right here and pretty much saying I achieved most of the goals I wrote. So let's see it from the outside. Why did I wanted to change and become better than most people? The real reason behind it was I never wanted to be the ordinary and I wanted to be the successful one. since I was 13. I just didn't know what I have to do to become successful and what is being like to be successful and actually work and study hard and stay disciplined. At 16, I finally got to know what is discipline, what is consistency, what is motivation, what is dopamine, what is hard work, actual hard work, not the fake one, like that mostly lazy people do. At 16, it was very hard for me to get rid of the all the bad habits I have recruited in myself when I was 15 last year. And I will say that 16 has been the most challenging and the most difficult year of my life I ever faced. I am currently 17 now, and I'm telling you all my story at 16. January, February, they all passed very consistently, and I was very disciplined in them. But by the time as the year passed, I became less consistent around maybe March and April. I wasn't doing the good habits as much I used to do when I was around January and February. I just used to think that it's all right. I have achieved so many things right now, and I don't want anything else from my life, my mentality. I have achieved so many things. I have achieved so many things already. I don't want to improve myself anymore. I had that kind of mentality when I was on the March 2025 and the April 2025, and it pretty much stopped me and it slowed me from my journey of self improvement. So now moving back to the May, it was the time when I finally again started the self improvement 2.0. It was stream. I learned a lot in those 5 months, 4 months. I learned about my mind, how the mind works, what is the discipline, how to form discipline. I started I started working out. I started reading consistently. I started meditating, and I started learning through the successful people on the internet, especially on YouTube. It is the place where I meet and I watch so many personal development YouTuber, self-improvement YouTuber, and the business owners, successful business owners who are successful in their life, who have achieved so many things in their life, who are millionaires, who are billionaires, and I learned a lot through them, through their videos, through their posts, through their text, everything. And whenever I wake up after the my 16th birthday, it is the first mind it is the first thought in my mind that I have to repeat what I did yesterday to improve myself 1% every day. I was on the self improvement journey since the January, and I got consistent with it around the May, June, and currently July. And I can't describe how much it changed my life and how much I have improved. And looking back to the my 15-year-old self, I just think if I didn't took the action to start my self improvement journey and actually improve myself from every area, from my mind, from my body, from my inner soul, I have changed everything from the last 6 months. And moving back to the July, today it's currently 6th of July 2025. and I'm pretty much happy with my life and my older all or my past self. I am proud of myself and I am proud of the version of myself at January 2025 when I finally thought of starting the self improvement. At first, I didn't want it to start it. I just felt that it is nothing and it is just internet theory, that internet term exaggerated through the YouTubers, through the social media, through the Instagram. But when I finally started it, I realized how much it is important in one's life, especially if you're young. So the most of the credit I want to give of my improvement is to Hamza. He changed my life. He told me how to start self improvement. He told me what is self improvement. He told me what to do in self improvement and how to stay consistent, how to stay disciplined, how to master your mind. Whenever I felt bad, whenever I felt back, I just look at his photo and I just get the motivation to start again. Whenever I had a problem in my previous months, I stumbled upon his channel and he had the solution of every problem I ever had. And the second most credit I want to give is to David Goggins. He changed my mentality forever. I had recently read his book Can't Hurt Me and it changed my life. It changed my perspective of the discipline. It changed my perspective of mindset. It encouraged me and it told me that I can achieve anything I want. I just have to change my mentality. And right now, from last few days, I have started this YouTube channel and I don't know, I have maybe uploaded 6 or 7 videos till now. And I'm working to grow this channel and become more confident in speaking in front of the camera or improving my communication skills and my social interactions. I had I have pretty much know all about the social thing and how to make friends, everything. And I leverage this thing in every meeting I have with a new friend, with a new person I want to be the friend with. I just leverage of these things and it helped me a lot. Till now, 3 days ago, actually 2 days ago, was my birthday and I turned 17. And I'm pretty much sure that it will be much better year than my 16 and I will completely changed myself once again forever. I am ready to work towards it and I will tell you to do the same. Get the insight of insights through my journey and just compare this to your life. Like where are you right now? Do you feel stuck? Do you feel underconfident? Do you feel like it don't for you? It is not for you. You can't do it. You can't do it. Then it's not true, my friend. Self improvement is for everyone who feels stuck in this life. It makes you better, it gives you a positive direction in your life. And after my self improvement journey, I started doing the good habits and I worked so hard to quit my bad habits permanently. I just don't know how much I had to sacrifice to quit my bad habits and how much I have learned through discipline in my life, how much I have learned about the mindset and my brain myself. I met new people, I made new friends. I am pretty much better than the last year. I actually 10, 20, 15 times better, 50 times better than my last year. I was not like this confident in front of the camera last year because I never talked to the camera before and I never spoke English like this ever in my life. It's about the practice, it's about the mentality. I started the and the so the only thing that changed my life like it was the 20% effort which gave me the 80% result and it was learning. Self improvement is almost everything about learning. Learning through internet, learning through books, learning through new people's, learning through anything you can. I learned through YouTube. I watched so many videos of the successful people who actually wanted to make their audience achieve something in their life, be better at communication, be better at making money, be better at everything and every area of their life. And I will show and give you some YouTube channels which helped me the most in my self improvement journey from last 6 months. I will put them in the description. Watch them, learn through them like I did, and my past self did. And that's it for the today. And I just want to tell you, no matter what is your age, no matter if you are 14, if you are 20, if you are 24, just start self improvement and you will never regret it. If you don't know where to start, how to start, just be on my channel and I will make videos on it in future. And I promise to you, if you watch me consistently, I will change your life. I don't know if I'm exaggerated myself, but I will just talk to the camera if I'm talking to the my 16-year-old self. I didn't regret a single thing last year, and I want you the same. I want you to be the best version yourself ever. I want you to I want you to be the successful. I want you to feel this feeling of becoming better, of being better than your last year. Like whenever I think about this, I feel very proud. I don't know why. I just thank to my past self so many times that he finally took the action and thought of doing this. Like I know it's hard. It's hard. First of all, the thought comes in my mind that I should start self improvement, but I don't start it right now. I just procrastinate it for days, for months. But when I finally started it, I didn't regret it. It will take some time for you to start. Your monkey mind will bring you some excuses why you should not start it. You don't have time for it. Actually, being on a self improvement is the real happiness. When you work toward your goals all day, it's the real happiness instead of doing the bad habits and just regretting at the night. And I don't know why my throat hurts in the second video I am recording today. So I will just stop recording, and I want to change your life. You're my friend. I want you to be better than me. I want you to be successful forever. So